This, my friends, is the grand story behind Diwali. During the Treta Yuga, in the ancient golden city of Ayodhya, a kingdom of divine splendor, reigned the noble king, Dasharatha. His people lived in peace, for their hearts were guided by Dharma. He was kind, wise, and loved by all, but his greatest treasure was his son, Prince Rama. Rama shone like the morning sun, for he was the Supreme Lord himself, descended to walk among mortals and protect righteousness. His presence filled the marble halls with peace, and his smile brought joy to every heart. But fate, in its mysterious way, weaves paths of both shadow and light. Bound by his promise to Queen Keiki, the king sent Rama into exile for 14 years. Rama accepted, leaving behind the throne, the palaces, and all royal splendor, with a serene grace that stunned the kingdom, accompanied by his divine consort, the radiant Sita Devi, and his devoted brother, Lakshmana. He walked into the great forest, choosing a life of simplicity and truth over the crown he rightfully deserved. Even in the depths of the wilderness, their divine presence made the world glow. The ancient banyan trees seemed to whisper prayers through the gentle rustling of their leaves. The rivers sparkled brighter, flowers bloomed at his feet, and the wind carried a sacred fragrance. Nature itself seemed to celebrate their presence. Sages and ascetics, who had spent lifetimes in meditation, recognized the divine light walking among them and bowed their heads in reverence. Their simple hut, built of mud and leaves, glowed brighter than any palace, for it was a home filled with love, dharma, and the presence of God. But far away, across the vast ocean, in the magnificent city of Lanka, a darkness was brewing. Its king, the mighty Ravana, possessed 10 heads symbolizing immense knowledge and power, yet his heart burned with insatiable pride. He had heard tales of Sita's unparalleled beauty and virtue, and his ego could not bear it. Blinded by desire, he devised a wicked plan. Through trickery and deception, cloaked in the disguise of a wandering holy man, he abducted Sita and carried her away to his golden fortress. When Rama returned to find their cottage empty, his anguished cry for his beloved echoed through the silent trees. In their desperate search for Sita, Rama met Hanuman, the mighty son of the wind god. Hanuman's heart overflowed with pure, unwavering devotion, and he pledged his life to Rama's cause. With a single monumental leap, fueled by faith and love, he soared across the vast ocean to Lanka, carrying Rama's ring in his hand and his name in his heart. He found the grieving Sita held captive in the gardens of Lanka and delivered Rama's ring, a message of comfort and a promise of rescue. But his presence did not go unnoticed. He was soon captured. His tail was set ablaze by Ravana's demons as punishment. Yet Hanuman's unshakable faith transformed that fire into a divine light. He used that very flame to set the city of Lanka ablaze. The mighty fortress trembled before the divine fire, a warning of the justice yet to come. To reach Lanka and rescue Sita, Rama gathered an army of devoted Vanaras, the valiant forest dwellers who pledged their lives to his cause. They faced an impossible task, crossing the vast ocean. They built a miraculous bridge of floating stones, each one inscribed with Rama's holy name. This was the Rama Setu. The stones, made buoyant by faith, formed a path across the waters. The ocean itself, the mighty Sagara, bowed in reverence to Dharma, allowing the army of righteousness to march toward Lanka and confront the forces of darkness. The war that followed was unlike any other. The sky shimmered with divine energy as arrows of light, empowered by sacred mantras, crossed between the two armies. It was a cosmic clash, good against evil, humility against pride, dharma against adharma. Finally, Rama stood face to face with Ravana. With a single divine arrow, an arrow of absolute truth, Rama pierced the proud king's heart, ending his reign of darkness and injustice forever. After 14 long years, the exile was over. As Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana made their triumphant return, Ayodhya transformed into a vision of heaven on earth. The entire city erupted in celebration, shimmering like an ocean of devotion. Millions of diyas were lit. The night sky blossomed with fireworks of divine light, and joy overflowed in every heart. This grand celebration is the heart of Diwali. Yet Diwali is more than a festival of lights. It is the soul's deep and eternal remembrance. a remembrance of Rama's righteous path, Sita's unwavering strength, and Hanuman's selfless devotion. Every lamplit is a prayer, a reaffirmation of our faith in the good and the divine, the return of God to our hearts, and the victory of inner light over darkness. So tonight, as you light your lamp, take a moment to remember. It is a symbol of hope, of victory, and of the divine presence within us all. May that eternal light fill your home, your life, and your heart, not just today, but always. From our hearts to yours, we wish you a very happy Diwali. Thank you for joining us on this sacred journey.